destroyed crops, destroyed the farmland of people. Now, just think about it. Let us assume that there were no sit at home and people were in the farm. They would be dead. They would be dead. So this is something that people should understand, that whatever we are doing is not personal thing. It's not personal. Thank you. You know, like it is at the just master office. I will go straight to the point. First of all, I'll remind the meaning of Biafra, living in Asugo. And I believe that most of us here, even though now we have a different idea of what Biafra means and how to achieve it, that we are fighting just one goal, on all different tactics, I will take us back to the archives. The main person in the Biafra, Ojukwu Onye, we should go and read about him and the passion he has for the Igbo. He was the main person that started Biafra. He won in the nation. He had the passion for the people. What you need Ojukwu Onye to talk about that. It's not about himself. Ojukwu will go here, or not away from the money. Who will go here, they go back here. When Waga. He never went to come from anybody. Yeah, the sabotage. At the same time, Ojukwu, because of the interest from people, he ran away. Not because of him. Even when he was on exile, he was still the commander-in-chief of army. He had the right to still give command, keep fighting. Then he ran away because of the passion he had for the people. He doesn't want to see his people die. My brother, can't go within that the same direction. Number one. The most important thing is the people, not me, not you. Yes. Are you not here? We have good life. In Nigeria, none of us is finishing. In fact, 5 days sit at home. Most of us now do double. Now more than double. Without even sending a dime to the people who sit at home. How do you justify it? My problem is to strategize, not to stop. Now, you should have passion for the people in our fight uniform. How does it correlate that you are killing people and at the same time you are fighting for their good? I don't understand how those things work together. The number one question was up to me, when you were the chairman of Igbo Union, why didn't you, as the chairman of Igbo Union, then champion this cause? It would have been much more effective. Right. All right, let me finish. I'm not done. Now, then other point again is, how are you support 5 days sitting at home is not 5 hours. And this is the strategies that you were making them the Igbo, our enemies, starvation, and that same thing I can use with now. The reputation of what the Fulanis did to the Igbo is what is happening now. You tell an Igbo man not to walk, you are telling him to obey your command by force. And I think it's a wrong approach. So what I'm asking, is there other strategies that you can derive that is much more effective? Because this is not effective, I'm saying the truth. Because the Abuja, they are not playing the impact. The Hausa Fulanis, they are happy. They are happy that the Igbo land is scattered. Take it or leave it. They are rejoicing. That is why Buhari can never do anything. Yes. In a long time, they are Can you listen? We should come out with a very effective and It's okay. Repeat your question. My question is specific. The 5 days sit at home, number 1. Can you keep quiet, my friend? When you were the chairman of Anglo Union, why didn't you champion the cause of Biafra? Number 1. Number 2, the 5 days in at home, Unuka, or when any source or tools were help from them back home for that 5 days to assist them to feed so that they will not die of hunger. The same hunger in the Hausa Fulani were fighting against us. Then number 3, how effective is this seat at home affecting the Abuja seat? Because it's only in the Igbo land, some portion of Igbo land can have sit at home. Not all the Igbo land. Let me address you. No, that's the question. First of all, why I did not fight for Biafra when I was the chairman of Igbo Union doesn't make any sense. Because whenever all your organization is taken over, that's number 1. Number 2, that time I was in darkness, just like many of us here, the other side. I have not seen the light. I was even the only person who spoke against the attack on a Boemado in Germany. I was there live. The only person in the entire village that someone courage to speak against the attack on a Boemado. And today they have used it against me. So, but here I am today, fighting. Even if I say Boemado today, I will do more than that. A lot of people say that I joined the Biafra struggle because of the attack on Ekpa. Now, that's by the way. So to answer your question, the second and the third question, that I want to answer your question like this. You see, Nigeria is completely a different country. Nigeria that has no duplicate in anywhere in the world. Nigeria is one country that are not, no other country is like Nigeria. That's number 1. So we're not going to fight the way any other person fights to get their freedom. We
we must adopt our own strategy according to what Nigeria is or what Nigeria represents. So if you understand that Nigeria is different, you understand that the issue of hunger has also been the witness that the Fulani government are using against us. They make you poor. They deprive you food. They deprive you social amenities. They deprive you everything. So that you'll be eating from hand to mouth and you will not be able to rise up to fight against them. Any day there is an opportunity for you to fight and starve yourself for a few days and get a better life, they will remind you, you don't have food tomorrow. So for that reason, if you are able to allow them to conquer your mental state of accepting that you have been conquered because of the poverty and the policy that the government has brought upon you, that means we are all gone. Because if you think that by next year you are going to have a better life, or you are waiting for when you are going to be eating 5 times a day before you fight against the government or betterness, then you're going to fear. And that's what we are trying to correct in this particular mental of training our people to understand the mental toughness, how to fight and stay. It may not sound good. It is normal. I'm not expecting you to agree, but this is from our own perspective. So, if we are able to conquer that particular mental subjugation of there is no food, so don't do anything, then we are not going to succeed. Secondly, the reason we are having sit at home, like I have explained yesterday, which I said I'm not going to go back. I explained this particular sit at home yesterday. Now, this 5 days sit at home have already come and gone. And yet, we are still asking a question. I am telling you that even 2 weeks sit at home will come yesterday. So, I am telling you, it may come and people are going to obey it. This is a fact. I am telling you, let it not before you. Please don't want it to be fact. Please, I have been saying 2 weeks since the beginning of this year that in 2023 we may have 2 weeks at home. People were laughing at me then. They didn't believe it, right? Okay. Now the reason we are going to have this is that we are creating a room for Biafra exit. And when I talk about this Biafra exit, it is not necessarily Biafra. It could be anything. It could be a different arrangement of the Nigeria system. It can be anything what the majority of the people will agree. Because as it is now, not every, even you, all of you here that are talking about people, you are not happy with Nigeria. You are not happy. Yes. Now, so you are not happy with Nigeria. Now, something has to be done. So what we are doing now, we give birth to a better arrangement of the system. It could be regional, it could be anything. And President Bikan have said this several times. So this is at home. We prepare our people, or the one that have come and gone, have prepared our people that if they can stay 5 days at home, nobody died of hunger during that day. Rather, people died, rather, people died because they came out and the Nigerian government is supposed to protect them, according to how they brag on the social media, that people should come out, that nothing will happen. No security were there to protect them. Instead, the same security they brought to protect the people are the one that turn around to attack them. To blackmail what we're doing. Thank you very much for inviting me. Good to see you. Explain to us, what is the definition of discipleship? Because you say that you a disciple, which is your mentor and you are following him. Are you receiving instruction for him directly?
Isaac, who are you?
Sorry for not there. Introduce yourself. Let me say it straight. Let me say because he has said that the more one lodge now more chairman. Yes, I'm Isaac by name. I'm Isaac. I'm Isaac. So also that the more his brother. And Yawa chairman, more secretary. Yeah, thank you very much. Also the chairman. I'm just the chairman. That's what I want to say. Yes, continue. So, what is your definition of discipleship? You said that as a disciple, to my own understanding, Master, we are praying, Master, have you been reaching him before you fix these sit at homes? That you've not been given palliatives. 1. 2. Were you in the room where you said that the G4 implemented Master Mikhail's wife? Were you there? And also,
they go fast now. These are serious questions.
People are hearing you. You don't understand it, academic. There are many questions I need to ask you. But you carry my food. And by the way, we are many here. I want you to ask me 10 questions. Wait, give me 10 minutes. No, I'm addressing. You will respond to people. You will respond. So, you said, your fault is the Ghanaian's wife. The second one. Third one is what contribution have you contributed to the discovery of IPOB? Because you are going to be independent in your room. Given this sit at home that you're not on ground there, now you can has paid a very good price. So there are more questions I would ask you, but they don't see. This is the problem. You see, first of all, the issue of disciples or discipleship. Before Mazina Mikan was kidnapped, I have been addressing myself as a disciple of Mazina Mikan. It was not when after he was kidnapped. But let me correct that. So when Mazina Mikan was kidnapped, it took 6 months. I was watching the leadership of IPOB. Before that, immediately he was kidnapped.